Today we're kidding around with Chris, of course, that she's always, shall we say, fashionably late. And I think she does it on purpose. I think she pulls within 2 blocks of the place and hides in the bushes or something and sees when we're going to leave. And as soon as we start putting our gear on, she runs out and says, "Wait for me, wait for me, wait for me." Anyway, we did wait for her today, and of course, get rid of the riot act. Now, I know what she wants. She wants Luciano to buy her a Rolex. I know that's at the heart of this. I know that's coming. So, but anyway, we had a day today that was really, really funny. I don't even know how to explain how funny it was. Some of it I got on video, some of it I didn't get, some of it I got on still pictures, but we started off, have our usual cup of coffee up by Ducati. Now, most of the guys, I call them the usual suspects from the Adult Diaper Motorcycle Club, they were off to, there's a Moto Guzzi meet or a Moto Guzzi, some kind of show they all went to. So we pretty much had the Ducati place to ourselves. And after looking at the bikes that were there and hanging out with some of the people telling some funny stories, we noticed a bunch of guys pull into the parking lot with sport bikes. And they're not the usual guys that are usually there. They were from Long Island. So I quick took a picture of them. And I said, "Oh, this is pretty cool now." What? After looking at their bikes, I noticed that they were working or trying to work on the one bike. And the guy had broken the clutch cable at the lever. The little ball end had come off, the little barrel end. Now, Luciano always had these little things he got in Italy that were you could do on the road replacement. Maybe we should stick a couple in our pocket, I don't know, after today. But anyway, we came up with an ingenious way of fixing this. And the girl from Ducati was trying to get a hold of them so they could open up the store and see if one of the Ducati cables would fit. Well, that didn't work. And then we tried a couple other ways, and then we tried something else. And what really worked, in the end, what worked is I took the seat, the bolt that holds the seat on my RD, and threaded it in the front in such a way that it pinched the cable. And the guy was totally impressed with how cool that was. Now, even Luciano was impressed. He won't tell you, but he was impressed. But anyway, we got these guys back on the road. They were very happy. And actually, at the end of this video, I have a little 30-second video of the guy thanking us for fixing his bike. And I hope, we don't know if he made it home or not. He could be halfway home and the thing broke. Who knows? But then, you know, the warranty would run out. So I rode the rest of the day with only one bolt holding the seat on my RD. So. And I was thinking, you know, wouldn't it be funny if the seat fell off? And, well, luckily it didn't. But anyway, the fun of riding the RD is always that everybody up on a mountain. The only guy that steals the show more than the RD is the 1915 Harley. And I beat him there today. So I got the people to oogle my bike a little bit and, you know, ask me if I'm really Kenny Roberts or do I wear Kenny Roberts' underwear or whatever the deal is. But anyway, and then of course, you know, there's our friend who has, and I think he works for or is part of the museum. I really don't know his name, but we've spoken to him. He's a really nice guy, very knowledgeable. He has a Model A Ford. He has several of these. He's been in a Cannonball Run and finished it, and he still has the number plates on it, and I know that's in the magazine. So pretty much when he comes, then everybody stops looking at the RD, and they start looking at his bike. So. And I guess the only way we're going to circumvent that is we find out what days he's going and don't even bother coming that day. Anyway, and this is the funny story. Now, this is Chick. I got to mention this. Chick has a Bandit, and he's also got a GS 1100 that I'd love to get the crank out of. He's got a welded crank in it, too. Now, notice, this is the cop here. Notice how small she is. Look how big he is. He's like 7 feet tall. The cop chased him up the mountain. Now, we all laid back because we didn't want to, maybe Chick was going to get handcuffed and thrown off a cliff or something here. I don't know. And Chick's 71 years old, and he, I'm wondering what this cop was thinking. But anyway, we found out later that he didn't have his license with him even. And he tried to explain to her, well, I had my hunting license, and I have a special license for hunting bears, and I have a fishing license, but I have all these licenses, but he didn't have his driver's license. So I thought, oh my God, this poor guy, she's going to write him a ticket, you know, he's going to be in cuffs and whatever. They're going to send for the Humvee with the machine gun on top. But anyway, the charmer that he is, he talked his way out of the ticket. Now, I didn't even do that this year. I got the goddamn ticket. And he talked his way out of the ticket. And lucky for you, Chick, anyway. So, but anyway, this was really funny. And she was up there and she was explaining to Chick that they're cracking down in the park. This is exactly what I've said on previous videos about guys going up and down a mountain, crossing the double yellow line. Now, I didn't even realize there is a double yellow line. And yesterday, Luciano crossed over the line about 4 times before we got down off the mountain. And now they wait at the bottom of the mountain. And if they see you cross the line, So anyway, good advice. If anybody picks up on that double yellow line thing, there is a double yellow line going up to the mountain. It's kind of worn out, but that doesn't mean it's not there. So Chick, maybe you saved us some aggravation. I don't know. But anyway, for anybody who hasn't seen this, we got video of this many, many times. It starts on the first kick. The gentleman that owns it brings his daughter up there as other people I've seen riding on the back. Or it used to have, maybe it does, this is not the same one. He has one with 2 seats. And I know he has 3 of them all together, that they're in museums or antiques or whatever they are. It's absolutely a showstopper, though. It's very cool. And it always leaks a puddle of oil, but hey, oil is cheap. Now, I'm jealous because, you know, when I go up with the RD, I like to have everybody oogle my RD. So we pulled a little scam here, and I thought this was perfect revenge for the Harley. You know, I went down, the thing I always do is look at the paint on the motorcycles, and there's no doubt in my mind Harley has one of the nicest sets of paint colors. There was a VMAX, a modern one, and I was looking at some of the accessories and some of the things on the bikes, and there was a Hayabusa, of course. But I look at the things that I like about certain bikes, and it evolves around the paint. Now, it doesn't show well here, but this was some beautiful gold paint. And I was thinking how nice this would make the wheels. That'd be a nice color for wheels. By the way, here's Chick again, explaining to him how he bullshitted his way out of a ticket. Chick, I'm impressed more with that than knowing that you're a millionaire. So here's that paint. And again, I'm looking at paint. I'm always looking at paint. Paint is the reason we live. A motorcycle is just something to put your paint on. Now, this is the scam. I see this young lady here. She was looking at my RD. She looked at it. I got to get her on video. She looks at the RD. Oh, nice bike, mister. Oh, cool. How old is it? And I tell her it's a 77. And she, oh, that's cool. But then out of the corner of her eye, she sees the old Harley. And she goes, she asked the guy that owns it, can I sit on it? And I said, yeah, go ahead, just sit on it. It's mine. Then the guy was laughing. So after she got up and sit on it, I said, you know, anybody that wants to take a picture on that bike, you got to give me a hug and a kiss. So I was just thinking, the guy that owns the bike probably didn't think it was funny, but, well, too bad. I'm bigger than he is anyway. Now, this was the high point of our day, and I did this for Glenn. We had a guy come up, Mark is his name. I introduced myself. I did shoot some video. I already sent some of it out to the people we send video to every day. And Mark was kind of a cool guy. And I hope we're going to see him again, because I'd like Glenn to see this bike in real life. This is the color, and it looks just like he had a custom paint job. This is not a stock color bike. And it looks way nicer than the Kawasaki color, I think. And I think what's spectacular is when the wheels are rolling, you can just see the light shining off the wheels. It's very tastefully done, in keeping with what a sport bike paint job should look like. It doesn't have flames, it doesn't have, well, whatever. It's very tastefully done, I think. I think this is really nice. Now, I shot these pictures for Glenn because one of our plans is, over this upcoming winter, we want to make my track bike, the 750 Ninja, and his bike, the 500 Ninja. We want to make 2 matching track bikes with this color as one of the primary colors. So I thank Mark today for moving the bike out, letting us take some pictures of it. And I think, Glenn, if you saw this in real life, and I hope Mark comes back up to the mountain again with the bike, you can see it in real life. It is really, really a standout thing. And I took a lot of pictures. You know, I looked at it from every angle. I shot 2 or 3 little videos, I think 2. And I'm sure Glenn would go and buy the helmet to match too, but the helmet is a whole nother story. Anyway, we met up with one of the guys we had ridden in the past. This is, and again, it's one of Glenn's, I don't know the exact connection, one of his friends. He had a couple of his friends up there. We met, we chatted for a while, hung out for a while. It was really just a really nice day, all in all. Now, I wanted to get a lot of pictures of this bike because over the winter time, I might want to look at this for some ideas on painting. And the first thing is I love the wheels. The wheels are absolutely beautiful. Now the reason the wheels are such a focal point is because as the wheel turns, any color that's metallic will show its light, like a diamond ring flashing. You ever go to the jewelry store? They always have a light, and you move your hand a little bit and it sparkles. Well, that's how these wheels were, and that's how Glenn's gold wheels are, by the way. So Glenn, I hope you get to see this on a computer screen, not that silly little phone thing you're always looking at, but I did spend some time asking Mark about this. I gave him my business card. I explained to him also that we have this video that we already have on the YouTube videos of changing it when you paint the rims like this, changing the tires without tools so you don't scratch them. And by the way, that works perfect. Look at that video. It works better than you even see on the video. And if you don't believe it, ask Glenn. Or look at his wheels. See if you can find a scratch or a touch-up. But anyway, Glenn, this couldn't have been more inspirational. I'm ready to start painting. This has really, really made my day complete here. These are the little videos from today. We don't know who these people are. We had to fix the clutch cable. That's the seat that should be holding my RD seat on over there. But we did get it working thanks to the genius of Luciano Felici.
And I'm the owner of the bike and I'm very thankful. Thank you very much.
And he's going to include us in on his will, but he don't look like he's going to die yet. And these are the guys who broke the vice. You broke the vice. Show us those vice grips.
I just tossed them.
The Jets are looking for a couple of linebackers, you know. Holy shit. He broke a pair of vice grips. He really did break the vice grips. Woo! That was amazing. That's an amazing repair. Even I'm impressed. Felici, how do you feel about that?
I feel
amazing. I feel like da 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 da. Oh man. How to do this for Glenn. All right, Glenn, this is for you. I need some feedback if you like this.
Let me move it out for you? Let me move it out for you?
Sure, you want to? You want to be on YouTube? Be my guest. What's your name?
Mac.
Mac, Wendy, how are you?
Nice to meet you, Wendy.
Well, I'll explain to you why we're doing this. We want to paint our track bikes that color.
All right.
And my partner doesn't like the color. I'm trying to get him to buy the paint. It's expensive.
Yeah, it is.
It's beautiful.
I'll pull it up for you.
Beautiful. Glenn, this is for you, baby. He's even going to move the bike for you. I'll get plenty of pictures of this. Nice.
This is a good track
Nice.
for y'all.
This is a good track color. When you crash, everybody will know it's you. That is nice. They come that way.
No, this is custom.
Custom, okay. Nice, nice. Oh, Glenn, eat your heart out, baby.
Go ahead, Glenn. This is for you, baby.
Okay, we're just taking some pictures of Matt's bike. Glenn, I love this color, baby. Love this color. And I'm going to talk to the owner here shortly. Try to get some information. I imagine next year we have our 2 track bikes painted up like this. We'll paint Luciano's truck to match, paint his teeth to match. I'm not sure about the helmet, but the bike's gorgeous. And the sun really hits this nice. Glenn, check that out, my boy. And Chris, we need some feedback. How do you like that? We'll buy enough paint, we'll paint your bike too. So this is the way every day starts out on Perkins. And what's really cool is there's never 2 days the same.